Okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, Spuds. This one's gonna be a bit more of a rant than anything else. And you're free to agree or disagree or whatever, but I'm just saying things as I see them. So let's start. Question that I've placed in the title of this video. Do Warframe players hate fun? Why am I asking? Why am I asking this bizarre question? Well, for one simple reason. I have been, in my own time, playing this lovely, enjoyable, fun video game. And it's usually a good time, usually. Except now and then I'll be doing a survival fisher or just something that's really casual, something that doesn't really beg much of the players, something where you could really just bring anything you want and be decently competent. And I've been getting some some strongly worded chat messages. A bunch of, do you not know how it works? Do you not know the formula? Not know the team compositions, right? That you're supposed to be doing, and this has left me very confused because Warframe to me has always been a game where you can just kind of play whatever you want and it kind of works out, The build sandbox is, we call it a sandbox because you can really make whatever you want, right? But for some reason I've been finding myself in lobbies. I tweeted one a while ago. I'll probably just edit it onto here, the screenshots that I took, but people saying like, oh, how come you don't know about the how dare you, gotta be like the worst player ever at LR1. How dare you move around in Warframe? How dare you move around? How dare you not sit in one spot and camp to optimize everything, right? And mind you, like I was in a survival mission. Survival missions are not tough. This is like a fisher, like when you hop into a void fish, like a void survival fisher, you're basically just faffing about for 5 minutes, maybe less, with the speed up things, and then just kind of going from there. It's very much a play whatever you want. Maybe level up your gear if you really want to, because there's almost always, as long as you know like your way around builds, you're always gonna have at least one thing that can at least carry your weight. And yeah, I don't know. Like, so I was playing, I think I was just playing maybe it was like a Synta and like maybe a Citrine or the gas, something like that, right? Like a pretty decent build. Just wanted to just blast some things through the wall and have a little fun, right? And I kid you not, they're like I it's like that one image where it's like, I like having fun, and they're like, I heard you're hoping for, it's like, it felt like that. And that kind of had me wondering, like, do Warframe players hate fun? Obviously it's not all of them. The Warframe community has been, for the most part, quite welcoming to me. I started a little, sorry to be like a, hipster, I became a baby channel before it was big, but like, I picked up Warframe just a little bit before a lot of basically around Jade Shadows, I think it was, and it was a good time, you know. Like people were like, "Oh yeah, you know, we can teach you all this thing, all these things, you know." He is like a multi CEO, you know, like like here's Incarnate, like check these things out, you know, this is really cool, right? And then like have fun exploring. And then I find YouTubers who would be like, oh yeah, try out this weapon. Here's how we can make this work. Oh, this one's not so strong, but that's okay, cause we can do this, or like, yeah, the the Warframe community for the most part has been very friendly to me. Oh, hello, Mania. But sometimes outside of the content creator, where the world is this guy taking me? Yeah, outside of the content creators and content creator related communities, I have been finding that there were people who just straight up would say you can't, like, another one that happened again recently, right? If you go to Ilara Jupiter and you are on the Asia region, they will farm XP really easily there. Are you by this account? You gain level here but know nothing about the roles. Look at them. You come to this region though they know they are not meta. Heno used the on-call crewmate, but they are mere fun havers. Only I, meta slave, know the true power. Bro called me weird. He left? Aww. You're a funny one. Usually, like, the maximum setup is usually, like, using, like, a Nova to speed everything up. And then everyone just kind of, like, takes turns to use the on-call crewmates to blow everything up. And it's kind of an AFK XP farm, but it's honestly quite chill. I came in I loaded in as a Rhino, right? Well, actually, because I was actually thinking of running Sanctuary Onslaught, but then I changed my mind last minute. So I was a Rhino, and my on-call crewmate had a 10 at Envoy instead of what everybody else there uses, which is a Kuvazar. And I had someone there going like, "Oh, like, do you not know how it works? Like, do you not understand the game? Like, how to play? Because clearly, if I'm not running, you know, like a Wisp or a Nova with a Kuvazar on-call crewmate, I must be new to, like, I must have bought my account. I think that's what he said. He asked, no, well, he asked if I had bought my account, and then he also asked where I come from, because he thought I was like a tourist or something, which is so funny to me. But also, it also kind of had me think, like, is it that weird to not play maximum optimum, like optimal builds? Yeah. So that's kind of my question to y'all is like, do y'all hate fun? You know, like, how how much, like, how much do y'all hate fun? It is also my question. Like, when is the game, when is it that the game must be optimal, and when is it that, like, you can, like, mess about, you know? Because I get a little curious, like why people are can be sometimes a bit stuck up about it, you know. To me, it's like it doesn't seem like a big deal, you know. I'm carrying my weight, you know. I'm getting my fair share of KPM. I'm getting my fair share of damage done. Like I'm pulling my weight, but because I'm not playing meta, there's like this idea that I'm like just doing worse somehow. So yeah, I guess the question then is like, what makes what makes like players so highly strung about that, and why must it be why must it be a specific way? I remember I was talking to someone on Twitter. Terrible place to ever try and discuss anything, I know, but they were asking me. Sorry, no, they were saying like, what was it? One person was like, I can't believe we just lost all that progress because we all died. No, sorry, because our defense target died in an arbitration. And I was like, oh, okay. No, sorry, it wasn't defense. It was a interception arbitration, right? This person was like, I can't believe we lost that interception and all that. We had such a good team, you know. And I was looking through the comments because I was like, you know, this poor fellow, you know, hasn't been playing. Apparently, is like a returning Tenno, right? Didn't seem to didn't seem to quite understand why they failed. And I was like, okay, let me help, right? Like I wanna hear you out and see what went wrong, right? So they were playing like some build which was meant to be like blow up everything. Yeah, I think that's literally it. Like it was a build which was just blow up everything and be like super fast were the two things. It's like just it's literally just damage output. It was like damage output upon damage output, and we have to just keep getting weapon kills because the more weapon kills, the more arbitration drones are defeated. The more arbitration drones are defeated, the more Vitus Essence can be yielded. Now, I don't think that's a bad thing, right? To have this idea to say, okay, you know, let's maximize our Vitus gains, because that's kind of what you're there for when you're doing an arbitration. But I said, oh, maybe y'all should have brought a like a defensive or like survivability frame to keep you guys alive, because they said, oh, some of us kept dying, right? So I said, oh, you should have brought like an Oberon to keep you guys alive. Or maybe like a crowd control frame like Vauban, so that your interception terminals were like, you know, less under pressure. And I ended up, and again, you know, it's Twitter, so you know, you can't expect a lot, but I ended up in like a full-on like debate with somebody because they were saying, no, this is the meta, it has to be this way, this maximizes, you can look, there's a YouTube video that says that this is the best, so it's the best, right? And I was saying, okay, but as far as ease of use goes, this person was clearly struggling, so shouldn't we remedy the struggle? And I never got through, because It was just, oh, it's quote unquote suboptimal, therefore it should never be done. So I was just baffled. I wonder. Oh, it's on the run. Oh, no, it's not on the run. It's fine. But yeah, it just had me baffled, cause I mean, I I try my best not to get into arguments on the internet. It usually doesn't go well, but I was just really puzzled. There was this idea that like you must be this specific build type, you must play this very specific way, and if you're anything beneath their idea of optimal, you're like a failure. You're wasting time. So I just thought that was interesting. A Dante Spectre could probably have also kept that team alive. I mean, if they're getting such high KPM, they should be able to constantly be at high overguard value, or rather at the max Spectre overguard value of 15,000. But that's besides the point. My point still stands that like I think we need to chill out and let especially players who just want to have fun. Okay? Obviously troll builds like stuff that actually I mean literally hurts the like other teammates. Like that mind controlled speed build where you can speed up enemies by turning them into allies temporarily, right? Stuff like that, obviously you don't want, right? But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about literally just like this person wants to run the Dorclave instead of the Sancti Magistar, or like this person wants to use the Braddon Vandal instead of the Taurodin Cannon. Like let people have fun. Be kind, okay? Be understanding. Let people have fun. Let people play what they want to play. Not everybody's idea of enjoying themselves is min-maxing, and I think if the only way you can have fun is to be the like 100% efficiency, I'm sorry, but you may have to find yourself a prefix group, or just play solo. Yeah. So spread love, be nice, be patient, min-max within your own closed groups. Don't expect randoms to run something like what I just ran, you know, all the time. Don't expect randoms to be some insane, I don't know, mega nuker, or to buff your mega exploder setup, because that's simply not what everybody is out there to do. But yes, that's it from me. I'm gonna go back to, I don't know which Ureli build I want. I'm probably gonna play this Ureli with maybe an Ocucar because I made it the similar color, and then maybe I'll bring a Kuva Tracker and then a Ghoul. Nah. And I think since this is a just in case weapon, let's make it. You see, there's a lot of options, a lot of ways to play this game, a lot of ways to have fun. And I think I think this will be how I have fun in my next mission. I hope you have fun with whatever you're doing. As always, be good to yourselves, be good to others too. And I'll see y'all in the future.